Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster Vlog, and welcome to another baby step on our way to 10K a day. This is our first 35-minute walk, so I'm really excited about that. And I am getting my BitFit going to see how many steps it registers as, because that way we can kind of all compare our notes and kind of get an estimation. Perhaps because some of us are using smartwatches, some of us are using like Samsung Walk, like all sorts of different things. So we're just going to be starting here in a march. I'm going to get my music turned down just a little. There we go. I keep having to have my speaker be loud because when the heater comes on, it's quite loud. But then when I'm recording, it's, when the heater's off. It is getting cold tonight, y'all. I hope wherever you are, you're staying warm and comfortable. So we are just marching here. Let's do some arm circles, just one forward and one back. And now as we walk, just shrug. Up, down, up, down. You can do a fast little march if you want, but we're just shrugging up, kind of keeping my arms loose. That's the silliest thing I think I've ever seen myself do. Okay, anyways, pull the shoulders up tight on the neck and then bring them down nice and deep. There we go. All right, let's come now into a step touch. Just side to side. You can do whatever you like with your arms. Whatever feels good. We're just getting the blood flowing, just checking in with our bodies. I like to always see, where I'm feeling stiff, if there's new aches and pains, if there's some that have faded away, just checking in. So from here, let's bring this, continuing that step touch, let's add in some big old shoulder rolls. I like to get my whole arm involved so I can make a great big down my back and everything. And let's change directions. And keep breathing with it too. That's so important when stretching, to oxygenate, kind of relaxes everything. And now we're gonna do a lean to the side step tap. And be sure to hydrate throughout our workout today. It's important. Okay, so we're doing our step touch. Let's do great big arm circles. This is it from the side. Remembering to breathe. Just going through my full range of motion. Let's change directions. Big old arm circles. There we go. And let's just come back here and march in place. Make your arms very exaggerated, not like dangerously so, but make it a big on purpose movement that's really getting the most out of our workouts with the least amount of space. And from here, we can do, I call these windmill arms. And it's where I'm keeping my arms opposite and I turn. So I'm here, like if my hips are facing the camera and I'm marching and I turn my chest fully from one side of the room to the other. There we go. And now from here, let's do a tap front. Sorry, today's workout, I didn't get recorded until the end of the day. I should be cooking dinner right now. But I needed to fit it in, and we had like a day out on the town. So I am whooped, but also the sun already went down. So I'm over here trying to read my my little list that I keep right here. So keep that front tap going, and we're gonna add in a shoulder press. So this is it from the side. Just tapping forward with our foot and pressing up. You could hold bottles of water or cans of soup or weights. So whatever you like to add a little bit of intensity here. Now, if you're holding weights, you may want to move a little slower. But just listen to your body and experiment. Keep it spicy. All right, let's add in a nice big march. And we can do this forward and back. You can make it a little dancier if you want. Remembering to breathe. Don't forget to have fun. I'm so much more likely to come back for another round of baby steps when it's fun. So now we're gonna do a tap out to the side. Just tapping our feet out. There we go. I'm so proud of y'all for showing up and being my workout buddy today. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. And that's not nothing, y'all. So now, keeping that side tap going, let's add in a lateral raise. And again, you could hold on to those weights. But whatever you're doing, be sure to engage your core, standing with nice, upright, bright posture. Let's back to march. And if we're doing a movement that isn't a good one for you, do feel free to come back here to a march or substitute any movement that you would rather do. Let's do those windmill arms, doing a forward stroke now. Keep going. This is it from the side. Very good. We're gonna march just a few more to get our feet in under us, and then come into a tap back. Sorry, not a leg lift yet, not yet. We've got more of that later. For now, we're still just kind of warming up, just checking in with everything, getting those steps in. And I just love, anytime I can be moving my arms, it also feels like I'm skiing or something. So from here, you can keep these arms going, or you can add a bicep curl. This is it from the side. There we go. Remembering to breathe, engage our core in a nice, bright, open through the heart kind of posture. Big march again. I'm loving the beat to this song. The music, I really do feel like helps make this a lot more fun for me, than just stand and march into like a TV show or something even, because the music gives my imagination something to dance with while my body moves to that same music. But it gives, I guess, my body and my mind something to do together. Let's keep that march going. And I do love adding a little bit of that forward and back action, just because we don't often fit in a lot of backward walking into our days. And I've been following this feller on Instagram called the Knees Over Toes guy, I think. Like, it's actually that Knees Over Toe guy. But really interesting content. And I follow a lot of like aging well, like aging and remaining active accounts, because let's come now into a step tap. I don't feel like it's as trendy. It's stuff that literally works because it's, you know, people who need it to truly work. You know, not just like, ooh, perky your butts. It's like, no, it's like, you want to be able to, like Aiko from April and Aiko with Yes to Next. She was like, you want to be able to get up off the toilet? Get up, do this. And I'm like, yes. So that's fun. So we've got that step together, and let's bring it into a reach across. But like, that's the kind of information I'm looking for, is the stuff that's going to help me live my best life for as long as I can. And I completely lost my train of thought, so I don't know why I was talking about that, but oof. I am so tired, but I'm proud of me for being here. Do, 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 do. Psh. Right on, and now let's come into a knees up. There we go. Keep going, y'all. We got this. Like, I went off down a whole rabbit hole. I don't even know where I came from on that one. So we're getting ready. We're going to continue this knee up. You can do high arms and just touch one knee. Or you can do both arms coming down. Or you can do figure 8 arms, where you just take that motion of up and down and smooth it out. Keep going. Keep breathing. Come now into a reach over. I'm so proud of us that this is our first 35-minute segment. And keep in mind, it is okay to hit pause. Don't quit, but do hit pause if you need a break, but come back to us, okay? And then also, it's perfectly acceptable to have, let's do one more round of this reach over. It's perfectly acceptable to go back and have just a day where we do one of the first week's 5-minute segments. The goal is to show up. And by all means, if you're ill, stay in bed and get better. Like, be reasonable, y'all. But also be firm with yourself. All right, let's keep this wide stance and bring in a hamstring curl. This is it from the side. I like to just keep my hands on my hips sometimes to keep my balance, or you could move your arms in with it too. Just wherever your energy level is today, bring it. You could just be a chill, nice little bit of shifting weight from side to side. That is okay too. You can add in your tricep extensions with me, hinging at the elbow. And you can really bring it if you want. But remember, the whole point of all this was showing up. Just a few more. March. And I like to do kind of a little bit of a bouncy march, if you want. But yeah, don't forget to have fun. Let's come now into just a step together. forward and back. Keep this going. Remember to breathe. You can add your shoulders in a bit if you want. Right on, y'all. Let's come back here and we're gonna do a V-step with the right lead. Let's come nice and deep. And then we're gonna add in some bright arms with like wacky inflatable arm fingers. So you gotta keep them wiggling. Well, at least just when they're up. Oop! Oh, I got my feet mixed up. That's okay. If you stumble, just keep at it. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just keep moving. Whoo-wee. This may look silly, and it feels silly, but gosh, I have fun when I'm being silly. And it's working too. Let's go, other side. V-step. Out, out, in, out, in. Getting our feet in under us. And then you can just add in your arms, just grooving in with the step of what you're doing. Let's add in some bright arms with spirit fingers. You can come down nice and low. Y'all, I'm just having a blast. Oh, those spirit fingers, I keep forgetting to do them. We'll get the hang of it. Let's march in place. Actually, I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, that was a good whoa-whoa. This time of year with the heater on, I always assume that I'm thirstier than I think I need to be, just because the heater pulls all the moisture out of the air. Let's keep marching forward and back. Let's march here, preparing for low kicks out to the front. This is it from the side. And you can add in whatever arms you want. Whew, keep going. And now let's bring that kick in a little bit more intensely and reach out to it. If you want to, you can still be down here, but really reach those arms, feeling a full range of motion in our shoulder blades and keeping our core engaged, balancing the motion between our upper and lower bodies. So close, y'all. Whew. March forward and back. We're doing it. You can add a little bit of hip into your march if you want. where you can make it great big, energized steps. Keep this going. We're really learning the extent of our endurance today. At least I am, because I don't know what I think of these long marching spells. Like a full minute of marching, kind of breaking up in between other stuff. Like I don't know what I think of it yet. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's my favorite. So I'm interested in knowing what y'all think though about these long march segments. So we're gonna come now into a side leg lift. And you could be right down here, and that is okay. I'm just pushing to try to see where my body goes. Like I just want to feel what I can do, you know? So comparison is the thief of joy. So let's not worry about what the other folks are doing. Let's just do our own thing, kind of following along, but in our own way. We're gonna keep this going, and we're gonna bring in double jumping jack arms. There we go. You could do same side, or you could do opposite side. Whew, I like that one. Oh my goodness. We can do this. Keep going, y'all. We are good at doing difficult things. And y'all, this is building our balance. It's building our strength, not just in our legs and arms, but in our core as well. Whew, whoo-wee. All right, we're marching. Okay, I think I like these marching breaks actually. Get you some hydration. Catch our breath. Kind of feeling it. I'm just gonna add in some arm circles to the front and then change direction. And now I'm gonna, I think I pulled something in my neck. I'm sleeping. Again, just checking in, stretching, feeling where things are. Okay, so we're preparing ourselves now for a back kick. Let's go ahead and put our hands on our hips. You can even feel around on your glutes just to feel how things are activating. Or on your thighs to feel and connect with those muscles. This was very eye-opening to me because it really helped me to realize how much of my mass is muscle, and how much of it is like, oh, that's not muscle at all, is it? That's quite soft and nice. But let's keep these back kicks going, and let's hold our arms out to the front, like kind of like zombies or brains or something. Keep that back leg lift going. I like wiggling my fingers because it distracts me from my butt being on fire. Whew. Let's march it forward and back. Thank goodness, I like these. Marching is my favorite for hydration. So tonight for dinner, we're having some leftover pork loin that was grilled to eat as just like pork chops. Well, that's cut up real small so that it heats up quick. And I'm putting that in a sesame sauce with some stir-fried sugar snap peas. And we're gonna have that over some jasmine rice. And the way that I did my macros on it, it's like 600 calories for the whole serving. Oh, and then I'm gonna have 3 shrimp spring rolls from the freezer section of the grocery store. Keep going. And this is how I've been eating and losing my weight, you guys. So we don't have to do extreme drastic things to get solid results. All right, so from here, we're gonna march and get our feet in place, and then just step out to the side, and let's add in some half jack arms.
we go. But you don't have to do the 1,400 calories. You don't have to do, extreme just meal replacement bars, and like you can eat regular. I think starting by tracking for the first year, I just tracked, not every day, but I just built consistent habits. Spotty at first, but then I got pretty serious about it when, showing up 3 times a week was a win as opposed to a failure for not showing up every day. That change in mindset helped me to build the long-term habits so that I could set myself up for the success that I feel like I'm currently having. There we go. But everybody's different, and I'm just trying to communicate what I've done in the hopes of being helpful. Let's do a double side step. But tracking without restricting helped me to go tutorial mode through tracking and weighing everything because there was no pressure to be performing well. It was just tracking for the sake of getting the hang of it. And then from there, I got to see what my regular day looked like. And there were days, y'all, I was eating 3,000 plus calories a day. It doesn't take much with eating fast food twice a day. So let's come into, it's just gonna be the same double side step. Okay, and just add an arm swing, there we go. But so all I had to do was my first wave of restriction that helped me to lose 10 pounds in 2 months was to just not go over 2,500 a day and to do these baby steps. So let's march in place. I would have gotten faster results if I had been in more of a deficit, but it would have been that same yo-yoing through extremes that I've experienced for the past 20 years. So I'd rather slowly and gradually and sustainably lose my weight through the form of just having better eating habits and healthier portion sizes so that I don't feel stuffed to the point of pain. Things that should be obvious to me, but I eat like a stray cat. So, but I needed to give myself time to heal without having a deadline. So I'm just rambling at this point probably, but I do hope that made any sort of sense. But I'm still going through it, so I'm still trying to understand, All right, we're gonna be marching again, but then we're gonna do more of that double side step, but with a knee up. So don't worry, that's 20 seconds from now. Let's just march in place, keep it going. And now currently, I've lowered my cap to just 2,000 calories a day, which after tracking for 2 months through Fittober and Nom Nom November, I know where I can trim to be it's carbs. Clearly I can just reduce the amount of carbs that I'm having, and that clears out the 100 or 200 calories extra a day. So but I don't even have to do that every day. So long as I'm hitting around my bullseye, I'm good. All right, we said we were gonna do those double side steps. I'm sorry, I was talking. We got some extra marching in. Let's double side step together, double side step together. And now as we come here, let's do a knee up. Step together, step, knee, step together, step, knee. But I wish I had started eating like this sooner, y'all, because it was way more sustainable for in the long term. And I could have saved myself years of trouble and heartache, but I wouldn't have earned the knowledge that I have now. Because man, I had to work for it, and I hope it seems to be working, and I'm doing it, so it's working. So I guess we're on to something. Let's keep going. Okay, now let's come into, we can actually slow down our march for a moment and get our britches situated, and we're gonna do some big old hip circles. So planting your feet in the ground, we're just, if we were in a hula hoop, we're just touching our hips to the inside of that hula hoop all around us. This is it from this side. And let's change direction. But it's easier to say what I learned than it was for me to learn it. And it's easier still to say it than it is to practice it. But patience and consistency with a pursuit of progression, not perfection, but to just progress wherever you are. Just push a little farther and you'll make advances. You'll make baby steps up the mountain that you've chosen to climb. And it's doable, you guys. We can do this. All right, let's march for just a moment. Get our feet in under us, and let's come now into calf raises. This is it from the side. Just going to the top of my range of motion and trying to hold there for a moment before coming down. Now, if you want, we can be tricky and hold on to something, or do it not holding on to anything, and let's just try to stay elevated, not necessarily at our highest tippy toe, but let's just try to stay elevated for as long as we can. And if you fall out of it, that's okay. Just come on back up. And if you don't like that at all, just try to do the slowest calf raises that you can, both up and then back down. And there we go, you guys. Marching forward and back for just a moment so I can read what's next. We are going to come into a step together. And then just move our hands to the direction that we're going. So to the right, then to the left. And let's step that foot behind into a skater. And keep this going. We can even make it a little bit bigger by reaching farther forward and pulling more intentionally back. Keep breathing, keep it going. Excellent, y'all. Let's march, 2, 3, tap. March, 2, 3, tap. And let's tap in a slightly different direction each time. Like hands on a clock, coming from one time a day to another. So now I'm out directly to the sides and then come forward just another number up, as though there's a clock face on the floor. I hope this makes sense. And now we're tapping front. And we can speed up that transition by just focusing on the quarters, forward, side, and back, or whatever. It's a fun little coordination exercise. So from here, let's come into a heel tap. Oh, I'm so hungry. My stomach just grumbled. Like, yo, feed me. Your meat suit is running low on energy. So I'm looking forward to that dinner. Tapping with our toe towards the ceiling. And we can kind of bend our standing leg a little more if you want. Let's add in a low row. It's not so important what you're doing or how you're doing it, but just that you are doing it. Because even just 35 minutes of just marching in place, that's a whole lot more. That's 35 more minutes than sitting on the couch. And we can always go back to sitting on the couch. after our baby step. Let's come now into our cool down. I'm just gonna do a nice slow march. I'm gonna let my arms sway and just kind of get all loose and relaxed. Letting our breath and our heart rate return back to a nice, slow, normal pace. And just letting any stress, any tension, just kind of, what was it we were doing earlier? Hey baby, I gotta show you something. Do you like it better with the shoulder? No, don't shake your head. Come back. I have science to do. Wait, give me a kiss. Okay, he's running from me. I think that's the end of our workouts, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you. Ooh, let's see how many steps we got. I love making him laugh. I got 3,156 steps, you guys. Oh my goodness, and I am burning up. Oh. But thank you guys so much. We did it. That's our first 35-minute workout. Hey y'all, thank you so much for being my workout buddy today and joining me for our, not 35th, but our first 35-minute workout, you guys. That is tremendous. And we are like almost a third of the way to our goal, which is pretty amazing. Like for our daily goals, like that's pretty cool. So let me know how you're doing down in the comments, where we do have today's homework, which is the question of the day. It's one of the like journaling prompts or like kind of like questions that I had found helpful over the past couple of years to help me to figure out where I wanted to be going, how I wanted to troubleshoot. Like if I go in with all the enthusiasm in the world, but none of the planning, then what am I going to do when I wake up and I don't feel enthused to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And so having a plan before I go in of what am I going to do on the days that I don't feel motivated? And what I had come to was I'm going to show up anyways and do at least 5 minutes, because unless I've got a really good excuse, illness or injury or what have you, but I'm showing up for at least 5 minutes. And so long as I stayed in that habit, I knew I was going to get to where I was going. So the question of the day is down there, and it's got a pinned comment. And then my reply is down there too, if you guys are curious. But I'm really interested in hearing what y'all have to say and keeping that conversation going down in the comment section. So I will see y'all though tomorrow for another baby step on our way to 10K a day. Like, I cannot believe how far we've come already, you guys. Keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.